this is Elizabeth, your keto coach and mentor. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and welcome to my channel. I hope I get a like and a subscribe from you. This way that you can keep up with my latest videos as they're coming in weekly. I try and do 1 to 2 videos a week, maybe more. It just depends what time allows. But today I'm going to talk to you about intermittent fasting. A lot of people ask, well, what's intermittent fasting? How does it work? And oh my gosh, I don't think I can have so many hours of not eating. There's different ways that you can intermittent fast. And honestly, I didn't know I was intermittent fasting until probably 5 months into my journey. As I mentioned before, I kind of learned things as I go, and kind of the more I read, I implemented more things into my lifestyle. Intermittent fasting simply means it's a period of time where you're not consuming any foods. And usually the most typical way that people like to do, or it's more doable, is a 16 to 8 hour fast. 16 to 8 simply means that you have 16 hours of fasting with an 8-hour window to eat all of your meals. Now you're probably thinking, oh my God, 16 hours of fasting. Well, let me just let you know what it's all about. If you're new to keto and you're just doing keto for the first time, or you're starting to fast for the first time, I highly recommend that you do this way better. It's easier. It's a lot easier than you think it is. So let me explain. When you're eating and you have an 8-hour window, that 8-hour window, you have all of your meals, not all at once, whatever you typically have during the day, whether it's your morning bulletproof coffee, whether it's your lunch, whether it's your dinner, whatever it is that you eat throughout the day, those are the meals that you have to complete within an 8-hour window. Say, for instance, your last meal is at 6 p.m. From 6 p.m., you no longer have any more solid foods. I highly recommend that you drink a lot of water during this time. That if you're thirsty, maybe add some lemon to your water, or have coffee, straight black coffee. Anything after 6 p.m., you're no longer going to snack. You're not going to add sweeteners to any of your beverages, whether it's your milk, whether it's your coffee or whether it's your water. You're not going to have any other meals after that last hour of your meal. Your fast will continue through there. Now, when it's time for you to go to sleep, most people don't realize you're fasting while you're sleeping. So all those hours of sleep that you're getting goes into that 16-hour time frame. So if you go to sleep at 9, you wake up at 6, whatever the case is, just do the math. You know, those are all hours accumulated towards the fasting. Some people only eat 1 meal a day now, which is called OMADing. That's another form of fasting, but I don't recommend that, and I'll have another video explaining what that's all about. So it's something that you kind of gradually would like to go into. Any type of fasting, fasting, a lot of people think it's a bad thing, that, oh my God, how can you starve yourself? You're not starving yourself. Actually, fasting is highly recommended throughout your journey, especially if you're hitting a stall. And I used to think of it as a way to let my digestive system just rest, because the amount of force that your body goes through as it's processing your meal, it's a lot of work that your body does. And if you're constantly feeding it, your body isn't getting a chance to just recuperate, By doing an intermittent fasting, it will help with the weight loss. It will help with the stall. It will help reset your metabolism, and it will have your gut, feeling better. Allow that time for your gut to relax, and if you will lose the weight. And it's just a little bit of time to get used to it. 16 to 8 hours is the easy way to start. It's the most advisable way to do one, if this is your first fast. I highly recommend the 16 to 8. Some will maybe do 12 to 8, whatever time you want to use, just remember that the fast starts at the end of your last meal on through the rest of the evening onto tomorrow, whether you have breakfast in the morning or if you have lunch. So if you don't have anything to eat in the morning, and say you have bulletproof coffee, if you have bulletproof coffee, that will break your fast. So if you're gonna have just straight black coffee, the fast continues until your lunchtime. Things that I don't recommend that you eat during a fast of any kind is your energy coffees, your bulletproof coffees, nothing with butters and oils. MCT oil will definitely throw you out of your fast, break your fast. Snacking will throw you out of your fast. So no artificial sweeteners, no caloric intake during a fast. So just waters and teas and coffee, all black, no sweeteners, that's it. And I highly recommend water more than anything else, because let the water flush out your system as you're fasting. Great way to do that. I hope this answers some of your questions. I have more videos to come. I have another one posted on OMAD, not too much further down the road, probably by ends day today or tomorrow. But just find what works for you. I don't recommend you fast immediately if you've never fasted. You know, have a couple of weeks into your journey. You know, as soon as you start making those lifestyle changes, it will become easier for you to adapt. And if you're doing the ketogenic lifestyle, you will find out soon enough that you really don't need to eat a lot of food to keep you satiated, because during keto, what we're doing is we're using our own body fat as fuel. And if there's enough fat in my body, like I know there was and there still is, you know, it's maintaining itself healthy. It's maintaining itself satiated. So it's constantly feeding off of that. So by me doing an intermittent fasting, I just came off of a 108-hour fast yesterday. And I don't advise you do that immediately. It's something that I wanted to do because I have been on my journey for 2 years now. I've intermittent fasted for most of that. I incorporated OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, as well with that. And so as the time was coming, I thought, I'm in a new year, try something new. I've always done 60-hour fasts as well. I hit the 72-hour mark at one point, and I thought, you know what? It's a new year, new decade. Let me try something new, see how far I can go. And honestly, I hadn't been hungry, you know, thirsty. I've been taking therapeutic exogenous ketones, which has kept me, you know, just a liquid diet for pretty much the entire length of the fast. Wasn't hungry, was full of energy, didn't have headaches, wasn't craving food, I wasn't tired. What I did notice though is because I continued to work out like I did, you know, I'm not consuming the calories that I'm exuding. So that played an important part on all of this, and I was made aware of that. Something new that I learned. So you don't want to do extraneous workouts during a fast if you're doing longer lengths of periods of fasting. Not necessarily your 16 to 8, but anything 60 hours plus. So other than that, that's what I've got for you today. Hopefully brings a little bit of clarity to any question you may have had in regards to the intermittent fasting. I try and explain things as simple as possible without getting too much into the science part of it, because it can be very technical, and I love physiology and the way the body works. And I think this appreciation comes after having a clean eating lifestyle, healthy lifestyle. And you know, if you want more science, I can do that. You know, I can send you information, but getting the basics and the gist of why we're doing things we're doing, and I think that plays an important role in this lifestyle or any lifestyle. The more knowledge you have, the better decisions you make. The more aware you are of what you're doing on this journey. A lot of times people see keto and they jump on every bandwagon possible in every group possible, and not knowing what the heck is going on. There's so much information out there, a lot of misleading information, a lot of misleading products out there. So education is key. And out of all else of what I want to do is try to teach you the most basic things. Fill your mind with the arsenal of knowledge so that you can make those better decisions. And I hope it's helping you. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.